Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Visionary Corner. Today we have our guest, BusisweNdlovu. She's a 22-year-old, currently studying LLB at the University of UG. She's the founder and the president of Limitless Education and Skills Project, which she founded at the age of 18. She's also a co-founder of Uncover Service. It is an NGO. Main purpose is for youth development and youth empowerment through various programs. She's also a speaker, a giver, and a community worker at heart. A passion lies in equality and assisting everyone to take a step of greatness. Busisiwe, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for honoring the invitation. And I'm sure there's a lot that people are going to learn from you.
Definitely.
Because I've watched your previous episode where you were interviewed. What was that podcast called?
Into the City podcast.
Please guys check it out.
Definitely.
Yeah, please check it out. There's a lot that you learn from Busisiwe, and I thought she's the best candidate that we can have here. And before we start the interview, can you tell us who's Busisiwe?
I love that question. BusisweNdlovu is a 22-year-old from KwaZulu-Natal in China. I'm studying LLB Law at the University of Johannesburg. As Diniko has said, I'm the founder and chairperson of Limitless Education and Skills Project, which I founded in 2018. The main aim behind me establishing this NPO was because of the hardships that I faced coming from KwaZulu-Natal to Johannesburg. And I said to myself, if I'm facing so many challenges, and then what about a person coming after me? Are they going to face the same challenges? What change can I bring? Because I feel like it's in our hands to be the change that we want to see. So I took it upon myself to start this initiative so that someone coming after me, especially people, learners from deep rural areas, to not face the same challenges that I faced.
That's powerful. That's powerful. They often say that opportunities lie within problems.
True.
And that's what you did.
Yes.
So you faced a hardship, and from that particular hardship, you took it and you turned it into an opportunity, right?
Yes.
So guys, see, every problem that we face is an opportunity. It's up to a person what do they do with that particular problem. They can either sit there and complain, or they take
something about
straight.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
Yes.
That's what you did. Eh? And can you please tell us more about your journey? Like of starting this program, your program. What is it called? Limitless Education.
So what happened is, I feel like since I've been growing up, I've been a person who's passionate, genuine about, offering help to someone else, because I believe we can achieve a lot if we can work together, right? Since from high school, since from my early ages, I've been a person who's been passionate, about helping and offering a helping hand. So in 2018, I was doing matric. I was a head girl at school, obviously. And then what happened is, I remember when we were busy with applications, and many people were making a lot of errors, right? So I feel like the initiative really started from there. That's why I saw really we are facing a lot of challenges, as initially I'm from a semi-rural area sort of, right? So Umuntu doesn't have an email, they don't have a PDF scanner, those simple things, but yet important things, which one must have or which one must know about. They don't know how to scan documents. Because university requirements, they're like, no, maybe we want your grade 11 final results, we want your grade 12 June results, and all of that. So Umuntu is just going to take pictures, but they're not taking, PDF scanners, right, and all of that. They make a lot of errors. For you to submit your documents, they must be certified, right? So really, from those minor things that were happening, I took it upon myself to help. So I remember in my class, I'll just say, guys, no, it's fine, you can come. Then I'll just help you with filling in the CEO application form. Because I remember my life orientation teacher as well will say now and then, no, go to Lucy, she will assist, and then I'll definitely assist. So I feel like the love grew from there. And I was not maybe in a sense of, it's preparing me for what's about to come, right? So for now, remember that now going to varsity, it's a different environment, a lot can happen, going to a new place you've never even been to. So from there, from those issues that I faced, I was like to myself, if I was able to face such issues, and then what about someone who's in background? Are they going to face the same challenges, or am I going to take it upon myself to fix those areas and was it a smooth transitioning from matric to university or to higher institutions of learning? That's how it all started.
And I believe our passion is everything in order to start something.
It is, I don't want to lie. Because if you don't have passion for something, then you won't do it. Because you always be complaining when you come across, trials and tribulation, like, hey, whatever, but if you have passion, you try and find ways so that you can be able, to continue doing greatness.
Yeah. And true leaders are driven by passion in their heart. And as you're saying, all those things started in KZN, right?
Yes.
So I'm currently still working with learners from KZN on mostly this side.
No, it's KZN as well. Remember the power of social media as well. Yeah. We do talk on WhatsApp, Facebook, all those social media platforms, and then that's how I help them as well. Even here at Gauteng, I have established something where we go to school, because we had a career expo on the 29th of September. So I feel like it's something. I feel like education is one thing that I'm passionate about, because I feel like if you're educated, or if your mind is in a state of wanting to know, having information, it's easy for you to live in this world, because you know how important education is, you know how important it is to communicate, the importance of reading and writing, learning as well. So I feel like I'm in that space, because I feel like if our minds, can be in a state of, like, I have information in knowledge, you can do anything, honestly. You can be anything you want in this world, as long as your mind is into it. Like, your mindset is there, then definitely you can be anything in this world. It's just up to you, to see opportunities around you and make use of them.
And everything begins with the mind. And once you can see it with the mind, you can touch it with the hands.
You can do anything.
And right now, what is this thing called? And right now, how did you know such information or apply? What taught you such in order for you to help others?
I think I was one curious person. Curiosity was one thing always in my mind, because I had a smartphone, so I was able to just go through the net, surf, and then, like, I'm a person who's always eager to learn, a person who wants to be informed now and then, who wants to know what's happening around her, what is it that I can do with what's happening around me, what is it I can do to change a few things happening there and there. So as I was browsing through the internet, I'm saying, oh, okay, and remember that it's like, when you're growing up, obviously in the community, as well, so obviously I was a person who's I love searching the net. I'm a person who loves information, keeping informed, what's happening around me, and all of that. So that's how it happened, actually. And remember that we also learn life orientation as well, so that information as well. Yeah, that's how it's all started.
And we underestimate life orientation, we take it for granted. And there are a lot of powerful lessons that you can learn from life orientation, like goal setting and
adapting to a new environment as well. I feel like that helps, because remember that life orientation is about life in general. The stumbling blocks you face in life and how to overcome them. Maybe peer pressure, teenage pregnancy, drug abuse, and all of that. The consequences of it and everything. I feel like if you can really take life orientation serious, you can also be in situations where you say, okay, this helped me, so because it helps a lot. I don't know lie. With adapting to a new environment as well, because remember when you're in matric, you're prepared for anything, because it's your last year in school, you're about to face life. So I feel like life orientation is it helps a lot.
And check, when you're one of the product of life orientation, and check where you are. And another thing, guys, look at the power of reading and of knowledge. Just by reading and having proper knowledge, today we see where she's far ahead of her peers. So imagine what more you could do, and this is the best time to grab those opportunities, because they say it's an age of information, right?
Yes.
So everything is accessible to your smartphone.
It's about what you do, because you can't be on social media platforms all day long. And the painful part is, like, a smartphone is money, and many people don't know that. You can do a lot of things that can get you money, but you don't know that, because we all about social media, we all about those trends happening. Literally, I'm one person who's, I don't even know what it branded money. Like, I'm not a person who's very much forward in life and stuff like that. I just keep to myself and be in a space of saying, you know what, I allow whatever that's happening, and I just want to work on myself, work on achieving, work on helping one another, pulling one another up, and then achieve the downsides. There's a lot of plan and stuff. I'll see when I have money, you
It's
know.
great, yeah.
Yeah, because it won't help me, like,
to focus on that.
yeah.
And I think that's the power of being a visionary. Once you become a visionary, stay focused. You don't put your energy on everything. You're selective as to what you do. And that's what you are doing now. You're not all over the place.
I can't afford to lose. I can't afford to be in spaces which don't allow me to grow
yeah.
as a person as well, as a person who wants to achieve great things in life. So I must align my thoughts, my vision, my mindset with everything that I want to be as well.
Sure, true. And guys, you know, we met via social media. If it was not of social media, she wouldn't be here. It was 3 weeks ago, ne? 3 weeks ago, and today here she is. So guys, you see the power of social media. So if you're struggling when you have a smartphone, it's up to you.
True.
And as I wanted to ask you, what is Limitless Education and Skill Project all about? And what are some of the projects that you do? Because I've already mentioned about helping people with applications and all of that, but I think we can go more into details about this.
Okay, so Limitless Education and Skills Project basically helps matric learners or learners who are in high school with NSPAS applications, higher institutions of learning applications, accommodation applications, but now introducing something in the NPO which will go as far as, you know, trying to find learnership, internships for, because, you know, not everyone will go to varsity or college. Some of us just want to go to work or whatsoever, so we find them learnerships, internships, and then like if you're under us and one of our graduates, we're working on getting learnership for them and internships as well. Because remember that it's you in varsity and most of us are just doing theory and we're not doing practical. So it's hard even for employers to employers because we don't have, you know, the skills or which they need in the workplace because we only have theory. So we want to sort of equip them with skills which are going to prepare them for the world of work while, you know, studying. Because I feel like, you know, during your June holidays, December holidays, and then I feel like those are the most of the times that we're going to utilize to enable them to have skills which they're going to use, you know, because you know how hard it is in South Africa when you're looking for a job. They're going to say 3-year experience. Where are you getting that? You're just fresh from varsity. So if during June holidays or December you work and then you can just attain skills and then there you go. So that's what we are about, and that's what we want to bring. As much as varsity and help you with the whole registration process, help you with finding accommodation, making sure that you're settled, you're safe and everything. But also at the same time, remember that there's something called employment, there's something called world of work. If you don't have skills, you're fresh from varsity, so we try and we're going to try and get you learnerships and internships which are going to help you supplement the degree or the diploma that you have so that you can, you know, be compatible in this world of work.
Yeah, because the competition is very tight.
It is.
And there's something you once said in your previous interview, I think a degree is not enough on its own.
I don't know, like, it is working. To some it is, to some it's not. Right? Because as much as we have degrees, diploma, PhD, masters and everything, and we told you to need degree. And I'm not saying it in a bad way, but I'm saying it in a way of challenging you to have something else that you're doing. Even if coming to you're volunteering or you have something going on, you're part of a great initiative, you know, like try something, try out of whatever degree that you have, but try to do something else as well. With me, I'm one person who go out there who wants information, connect to people, network and all of that, because I believe as much as I'm doing law, I can be anything else besides, you know, doing law, right? So I wanna, like, there's a lot that I can do. Under the sky is the limit. So I don't wanna be in a situation where I limit myself, saying no because I studied law, I wanna do law. No, I wanna be in business, corporate, property, construction. If it needs me for me to be there, then definitely that's where I'm gonna be, because I'm gonna go out there, look for information, look for opportunities, and then manage. Simple as that.
That's how guys go about it. Because another biggest limitation is what we do. We wanna limit ourselves due to the qualifications that we have. Because you can do a lot of things beyond your qualification, and that's what Busisiwe is doing already. She's not just talking; she's walking the talk, as you can see. So what you were saying, you were looking for helping learners to find internships, right?
Yes.
And applications.
Yes, and job applications as well. Because you know, it's so, you know how hard it is. You you at varsity, you're focusing on school. Also, someone who doesn't even have CV skills, so how to even write a CV, you know, what's needed, what must be there, what not, what's you know, and all of that. So it's also that, you know, when we go to employers actually, and then ask them, okay, if when you talk about the CV, what is it that you guys are looking for? So that whoever who's under our NPO knows, okay, this is what maybe Transnet is looking for, ESCOM, Pick and Pay, this is what they're looking for. So let's give them what they want. Because you can't write like a whole 3-page CV which is saying nothing. Because I know that most companies just want a 1-page CV, right? So those are all things that we want to do and equip our students or learners with that information so that they're prepared for the outside world, because it's so hard being outside. When you're at varsity or high school, everything is smooth, I don't want to lie. But once you get to feel the taste of being outside, that's where life hits you. That's okay, now I'm on my own. Yeah, so at least you know you're on your own, but you have skills, you have things that are going to help you to become a better person and work towards achieving whatever goal that you have for yourself.
And at least you have people like OBCC or people who will come and help you to adjust to such a one. And how can people join your program?
So we have social media platforms. On Facebook, we have Limitless Education and Skills Project. Instagram, ESPLIMITLESS. LinkedIn, Limitless Education and Skills Project. And then on WhatsApp in there as well, you can just text us on 066 332 8744. So basically, you just remember that you can say that, oh, I want to be a part of it, you're welcome, most definitely. Or you want help from us, definitely welcome anytime. We'll definitely help you work towards achieving whatever that you have for yourself and whatever that you want to achieve, your goals, your purpose. We also have with career development as well.
So for what grades do you do this, or what are the requirements to join?
No, there are no requirements, but as long as you're a learner.
Even grade 8.
Yeah, definitely, because remember that we have to prepare them as well for future or for when they reach matric. Because which is when you go to grade 9, and then you have to choose a stream, what you're gonna choose just because it's relevant or whatever. But what is it that you want? Is it aligning with your purpose, with your goals, with your vision, with your mission as well? Because I want to know, I want to go to commerce, I want to be a CA. But like, do you want to really, or you just going there for being a CA, or it's something that you want, right? So it's all of that. Okay, this is life, this is how things are. Choose what you want, choose what you love. I know, there are times in the where we do things because now we want to survive. But also at the same time, it's like, but do what you love, because you're going to be stuck with these things for the rest of your life. So I definitely advise, even grade 8 as well, they're definitely welcome, especially the grade 9s, because when you go into grade 10, you have to choose a stream that's also smaller as well. And then when you get to grade 11, remember that not even some, all the varsities want your grade 11 final results. So you must make sure with AMA results under grade 11, they're okay as well. Your June results, grade 12, are okay as well for you to gain entrance at varsity, because you know how hard it is now to gain entrance at varsity as well. So really, they're welcome.
So guys, please take full advantage, because as she was talking about grade 9, it's something that I wanted to mention. Grade 9, that's where you choose your subjects and all of that. So I think with their guidance, you can be able to see different opportunities and what can you do. Because she was saying when you do commerce, you all want to become CAs. So sometimes people want to become a CA just because by the status, without really knowing what happens behind the scenes. Just like law. Most people want to go to law, but they don't have an idea what do lawyers do.
Those guys.
Sure.
Do you really want to do it? Because now that's the question. Or it's just, seeing the fine side of it. They don't know what we have research. You must know your work. They can't just go to the magistrate and say, my lord, this and this. No, like, there's a lot going on there. But like, do you want to do it, or is it peer pressure? Or it's like, no, my mom said. What about what she's saying? What about what you want for your life? Because at the end of the day, it's you and that career. Your mom is not there, your dad, your friends, and everything. It's just you and that career. And varsity is a very dark world, right? Because you're on your own, right? As much as there is support there, but like you're on your own. So imagine you're on your own, and you're having a degree that you don't like or you don't love just because of peer pressure or just because my mom said, my friend said, my dad said, the community who's BusisweNdlovu is a nice girl, she was so nice, so I think I want to be like her.
Okay, sure.
But like, what is it that you want for yourself? Yeah, that's fine. Look up to her and everything. But like, remember that you are your own person.
So
you have your own life. So do you to your fullest.
Straight up, guys. So you have to do you and focus on you. Because at the end of the day, it's you gonna be stuck in this particular career that you wanna follow. So it's important to do what you love. Don't do something because you wanna impress people. Because you can make a lot of money, but if you're not happy and fulfilled, it's another thing on its own. And I think those are some of the things. I'm sure you do teach some of those basic things when they come to your organization.
Yes.
Like being in your purpose instead of surviving.
Yes, your purpose as well. Because we don't understand, the power behind purpose.
Purpose, yeah.
Right? Because as much as I want to do this, but like, sitting down with yourself and saying, yeah, this is me, facing reality, self-introspection, sitting down with yourself and saying, okay, this is what's happening around me, but like, am I being different? Am I living up to my purpose? Because I remember growing up, I wanted to be a director, a fashion designer. I love fashion, I love dressing nicely. I wanted to be a fashion designer, a director, and remember, I didn't even have an idea.
Yeah.
I was young, maybe 8, 7, 9. I was young, 10. I want to be a director because the name is poppy. I want to be a CEO. I don't know what that is even. I want to be a president or something. I know I've got this, Like, you go through a lot of phases in life. But when you approach those stages, it's like, it's hard. But also at the same time, that mustn't stop you from dreaming. Dreaming and wanting to become more. And as I've said before, you can be anything you want. But your mindset, the power of your mind, the mind is very rich, but depending on what you feed it.
And right now, what do you feed your mind? And I'm talking about, or should we put it for the last question?
No, you can pause, it's fine. With me, the books I read, right? People around me, like, I draw inspiration from that, The things that I read, the way I read, the way I do things, that's me. Because I have a vision, I have a mission, I have a purpose, things that I want to achieve in life. So whatever that I do definitely has to align with who I am, with my principles, standard beliefs, and values as well. Because remember that I only get to live once, right? It's one life. After this, there's no more. So whatever that I'm doing, I'm like, okay, this is aligning to my purpose, I'm doing it. If this is not, I don't have time to waste.
So you should live to the fullest.
Yes. And do it here. Also, guys will tell me, I see this card, it's your life every day. As long as whatever that you do, I do in that process, then do it.
Straight up, you got to do you, because people will always have opinions.
Oh, Bazokulu. Kumana recently released a song saying Bazokuluma. Bazokuluma anyway, so do you.
Straight up,
yeah, you're doing, like, I've reached a point in life where I really don't care.
Okay, sure.
And it's not even in a negative way, it's like, okay, Ushido, and then what? This is my life, another day. What am I doing about my life? Okay, can you go see and then what?
Sure.
I mean, like nothing. I can just just because you said. Like, I'm gonna keep walking. Johnny Walker, keep walking. But literally, because am I moving?
Sure.
Am I moving? Because like we have to be moving in this life. The more age is added to a year, the more challenges come. So imagine yeah, because it all aligns with curiosity, vision, purpose, your standards, your principles, and everything. I mean, I talk, right? I conversate, and then the universe listens and conspires on my behalf. So easy to keep on as well. Your friends, the people you associate yourself with, they play a huge role. Because you can't say, for example, you want to be a lawyer or an advocate or an attorney, a prosecutor, a judge, or whatever. But in your network or in your corner or within your life, in your certain sort of circle, you don't even know one lawyer. Like,
Doesn't make
go out
sense,
there. If I could show you my phone, I have an attorney, advocates, people working in different fields within law. Because remember, I said this is what I want to do. It all goes back to aligning everything that you do with your purpose. I said I'm choosing law. I am doing law. But do I even have people again who are in the same field as me, who I look up to, who I say, oh, okay, let me get more information and all of that. Go out there, and you'll be on the right path. This thing of so go out there, gather information, and
and that's how you win.
Yes, that's how you win. Go out there, look for information. Because I feel like Tina with us, it's like, okay, and then what? Remember that no is also an answer. But an answer to say, okay, no, but try someone else. I'm sure that there's somebody else you can try won't say no. Rejections, failures are part of this journey. We have to embrace them, but keep on working. Because if you're going to embrace those failures, rejections, but if you're going to say, okay, one or two but what am I doing? Am I moving or am I just standing on sparkling, you know? So keep walking. I feel like in the to keep walking, start whatever that you wanted to say, start. No, but like as much as it's so but what is it that you're doing in the meantime? Like do something with your life, like keep going, keep moving, keep walking. And the thing that you have to know is it won't make sense. Obviously, it's your dream, it's your path, it's your journey. Embrace it, guys. It's fine. It's okay, but and keep walking. You know what I always say? I always say to myself, I have a lot to lose right now. I can't afford to just, in the Lazam is it. Because remember, I have a lot to lose in this interim because I'm working on myself. A lot is going on. But maybe in the next 3 years, when I have made it, when I have things that I always wanted to have in life, I have achieved most of the things, I won't have anything to lose. So I'd rather work now. I'd rather suffer now than to suffer tomorrow. Because like it doesn't make sense to say, man, I'm enjoying, I'm doing this and this and this, and then when I'm in the 30s, boom, I don't have anything. So utilize your 20s. I have the right people around your corner. I have the right associates. Link your purpose, align your vision with people who have the same vision, with people who see greatness as well, with people who say, in 2 years I want to have this. It's fine. It's fine to set time frame for yourself, but if you feel like no, it's going to put pressure on yourself, don't do it. It's fine. But like it's fine to say, I wish if like I want to reach 25 having this. That's okay, because that's going to push you to work, right? As much as I don't have time frames, but I do have time frames. Because there are things which I have time frame for, there are things which I don't have time frame for. Because Unkulunkulu works in a different way. I can say by 25 I want to drive a Porsche, or by 25 I want to be residing in America or whatsoever. But Unkulunkulu maybe not to know. I want you still to be in South Africa. Yes, you'll be having a Porsche, you'll be having everything that you ever wanted for yourself, but I want you to still be here. It's fine. And then you can work on that, and then whenever the time is right, and then you can just branch out and do the most as well. But like Uguti, manje, just because in Instagram, no, it's fine. It's fine. As long as you're breathing, as long as you have a chance to wake up each and every day, you can still do anything, hey?
Straight up, and honestly pursuing whatever that you're pursuing, everything shall be answered in the right time. And this conversation is leading to a lot of questions. So I think let me just ask some of those questions. It's talked about starting. So I wanted to ask, when you started your organization, did you have funding? Because that's some of the excuses that young people use.
I did not. But remember that when you have a vision, and a purpose, you go for whatever. Because nothing is stopping me. Come on now, this is my vision, this is my dream. So whether I start or not, nobody cares. So I'm definitely starting.
Yes, that's how it is.
It is what it is.
And people are going to help you want to start doing something.
True, and also at the same time, don't expect people to help you or be there by you. No, even your close friends. So I tell you, but like, I thought, go for it.
Because I think the only person you can depend on when you are chasing your vision and mission is the giver of the vision and the mission. Whoever supports you, whoever doesn't support you.
As long as it's moving. I remember with my intro, I started it when I was 18. I didn't have social media platforms, I didn't have anything, but I was just helping making change, because I'm a person who loves making change, but I don't want it to be out there because it's between me and God.
God, yeah.
But also at the same time, when you go out, I mean, people will like, okay, what is it that you're doing? I'm doing this, but where is it? You know? So I feel like it just pushed me to, and then on the 10th of September, I started social media platforms. Even people just close to be friends, they didn't even go to follow the page and do whatsoever. But it's just people, you know, who see what I'm doing, like, no, this is good, definitely, please give us your handles, we're gonna go like, subscribe, we're gonna follow, comment, and you know. So I started anyway, so I started just now. I was like to myself, even if I can have 2 followers or 100, it's fine.
As long as
I'm moving, as long as there's something I'm doing, that's okay with me.
And another thing else, as you're talking about purpose and all of that. How do you discover your purpose or your area of gifting? Because I hear you emphasizing purpose, and that's something I'm sure a lot of young people are battling with, because even I was once in that stage. When how did you find your purpose?
So I told you that it's something that I've been doing since I've been growing up. Like I have this warm heart of loving, giving. That's me, right? So I feel like from the young age of growing up, there are things which you do, and there is a pattern. It's, oh, okay, I love doing this. I love, okay, you have interest in this and this. So I feel like it's grew from there, you know. And then the more I'm cooler, the more I help a lot. I'm like, okay, this is my purpose, you know, and identifying a lot of areas happening around my community. I'm like, what is it that I can do to make it right? Okay, rather not right, but like, what is it that I can do to improve and be in a state of saying, okay, I'm gonna do this because of 1, 2, and 3 is happening, and I'm saying how can I help you? So to me it was like, what is it that I can do to change this? Because remember, in my community, I'll be lying to you, there's no much inspiration to draw. Probably now there is, but when I was growing up, it was just so hard to say, no, this is what I was doing this, I want to do it. It was also a thing of me saying, I dared to be different, you know, to be in a space where I'm a dreamer and nothing is stopping me. You know, so from there, growing up in such an environment, and say, like, I didn't draw inspiration from anyone, so that inspiration had to come from me. Because at school I was excelling, doing well, I'm gonna like be a pass and stuff. I'm like, no, definitely I can come, I can help you. I've been someone like that. I feel like the more you grow, I feel like it's also a thing of aligning whatever that you know, your mind with the right, like literally. And then I'm like, no, you can come, I'll help you. Come, no, it's fine, you know. So those little things that I was doing led up to me realizing my purpose and me wanting to work within it and, you know, just do the most.
And one thing about purpose, it usually comes in glitches, dots, and when I have to join the dots.
Join the dots and the puzzle. You know that last piece of puzzle is like, oh yeah.
And you can see now the bigger picture now as to this is what you're called to do.
True. But also at the same time, the nice thing is that it also allows me to be me. Because this is me. Like what you see is what you get. This is BusisweNdlovu. There's nothing more you can find out of me. There's like literally, this is me. This is how I am. So it's also you being you in whatever that you do. In a world where, no, I want to be this, I want to be this kind of an influencer. And so, but who are you? What is it that you want to be? Because at the end of the day, it's your life. Why am I feeling below? This thing is like me saying I want to be like Oprah. I mean, I won't be Oprah Winfrey, but I can draw inspiration from her. You know, but I can't say no. If I'm Oprah Winfrey, no, it won't happen, darling. I can draw inspiration saying, oh, Oprah is doing this and this. Oprah has a school of joy. When I have one day, when I have one of the greatest schools, which has high tech, which has high level of education for a black child, because I feel like we don't have such things. So which is, you know, which offers nothing but the best quality of education for the black child.
And which means you have a lot of great dreams that are ahead of you, and you're working towards those dreams. And you have started already.
I am, and it's a very nice, fulfilling journey, because I'm doing me, becoming me, and helping where I can. Because I think if you can have this mindset of saying each one who one.
Witchcraft,
Because I know it's funny. I remember this other time, I'm to myself, no, as I'm helping as well, when I saw this drama, my portion, when I saw it, indawo zakithi makumele indawo yasemakhaya ibe estate ibe yiyo so that ijealousy izophela mhlawumbe ijealousy ingancipha mhlawumbe witchcraft ingancipha was like uyabona izinto ey'kanjalo mhlawumbe umona between people in the community ungancipha because now we'll be all sisendaweni engcono ngempilo yeah so and I know it's funny but I was like no right maybe if all of us can drive a Porsche minimizing but also the most painful part is to me since I've been going is seeing someone who has potential who has a great mind not doing well in life right? It's so painful so I feel like what I started was all around that as well to say can't we be in a state where we all have it where there is no poverty where we're living on our means nobody's bothering who and who but we live in a society where there's social justice there's balance and everything
and if we were to help one another they would achieve that equality because everyone has potential within them
yes
and everyone can live with abundance
literally but it's all up here
clear the mindset
it's your mindset
because if you don't know you'll never know what's within you
won't know
so that's why it's important to be curious
don't want to unleash the best of them you won't know like yenza ukuthi you guys ukuthi ubani makade say do it wake up and say you know what ngiyangena kule office bela uzongena uthi security team uzomtshela ukuthi hey I book an appointment let's say hey I have to go in there and talk to Banbani like have that spirit of fighting not like physical fight but have that spirit within you to keep pushing to fight for your dreams for your goals everything around you and
everything will be well
definitely.
And what made you to choose to study LLB? And how are you planning on using your LLB regarding with whatever you're doing, what you're doing? And how are you planning to link this?
Human rights,
Yeah.
Because remember, I'm advocating for a skilled, educated society. I'm advocating for Black community, especially rural areas, to realize their potential, to go out there and do the most, be the most, So with law, it was an issue of, as I told you, my community, drug abuse, pregnancy, and everything. So crime level as well, So it was a thing of, as much as all of this is happening, but what am I doing about it? Teaching people about the Constitution, their rights, human rights that are being violated on a daily basis. It was me wanting to bring a balance within the social justice or social system as large. It was me looking at crime, like issues that are not solved yet, saying, but what is it that I can do? Maybe I can pick up loopholes and be able to solve whatever case that was at hand and all of that. But also at the same time, it was the experiences as well that I faced. Because I remember this other time, it was me, my mom, sister, and me, where we were held at gunpoint, right? Having to experience a person dying in front of you as well. Saying, and those people being abandoned, you see how painful that is, bringing them to justice and I feel like that as well pushed me to be where I am and to bring like balance in the social system. I don't want to lie.
And you see, guys, whatever experiences that we go through, one way or the other, they do prepare us for where we're going in the future. And that's what Busisiwe is saying, like the social injustice that she experienced, being held at gunpoint, even when she started the organization, she started by the difficulties that she identified in a community. She managed to turn them into an opportunity and into an organization and help others.
Because as much as it was an opportunity, but an opportunity to make change.
And that's what you're doing. You're walking the path now. And as you're about to wrap up, what are the last few words that you love to say to our people at home, people who are watching?
Oh, yeah. It's that, and I always say this, I think this is my fourth interview saying this. Remember that you're going to die. If there's one thing we promised of, it's death. But another promise we don't know when. So, start on working on yourself. start working on yourself. You know, each and every day when you wake up, say this is a new day for me to try again. For the fact that you're breathing, you're not in a graveyard, which means that you can do anything, you can be anything, anything is possible, right? So each and every day now we're saying, ask yourself, Roberti, what is it that I'm doing to uplift myself? What is it that I'm doing that shows that I'm working towards my goals, my visions, my purpose, and all of that, right? I remember when I was in grade 12, we had Kozi FMS wedding, and Kupega Mkulu said, whenever I'm out to Baka, right? And then looking back at the situation at home, say I'm carrying a dream, just know that you're carrying a dream, and it's up to you to make sure that dream is possible, because at the end of the day, it's your life, it's your journey. Also, by meeting at the end of the day, it's your life. So whatever that you do, do it with the purpose, vision, mission, and be up for anything that's coming with your way in life, right? Like, but most of it all, remember that you're going to die. But for the fact that you're waking up each and every day, it means you have a second chance. So that chance, meaning, go for whatever that you want. Go for it. But as long as whatever that you're working on or want, then definitely go for it.
That's a powerful advice, guys. One thing that you're only guaranteed is death. And one of my mentors, Dr. Maz Mendo, I'm sure you're quite familiar with him. He always says that the richest place in the world is the graveyard, because there's a lot of untapped potential.
Yes. Easy to achieve, but they couldn't. When for the fact that you're waking up each and every day, you're breathing, you can achieve anything. However, now that's one thing that's important. You still have the breath in you. Do the most out of it. Each and every day when you wake up, tell yourself, I'm trying again. Because life is all about trying. Try and try and try as much as you can. And then, yeah, you can be anything, do anything. But as long as you wake up each and every day and say, I'm trying to be the most, I'm trying to sort my life. Like, you see, abantu bangaphandle from South Africa, they're trying, those people. They wake up, but they're trying to make their lives better, and their lives to make their lives better. So what's stopping you from trying? What's stopping you from going for all that you want? Because you can't get license, but if you don't say it, then
you've lost.
You've lost.
So guys, what are you doing with your lives? And thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you Busisiwe for pulling through and visiting us, and I hope our listeners from home, they will learn a lot from you. And again, can you please leave your contact details if they want to reach out to you?
Yeah, so on Facebook, Limitless Education and Skills Project, I'm BusisweNdlovu on Facebook, and then on Instagram it's ESP Limitless, LinkedIn Limitless Education and Skills Project, and then my cell phone number is 066 332 8744. Then you're welcome to text me to ask for help. Definitely, in any way that we can, definitely help you achieve your greatest potential in life.
And I would advise you, especially those of you who are going to varsity next year and still high school, please make sure that you reach out to her and take full advantage.
Yeah.
While she's still available for free.
True. Because there are times where I'll be reachable but not accessible. I'm joking, but really.
Sure. Take full advantage, guys. And thank you again, Busisiwe, for coming through.
Thank you so much.
And hopefully we'll have another interview which will maybe dive deeply into purpose.
True.
Or if there's a specific topic that you're going to focus on.
Yeah.
But there will still be more.